Good morning, student. In our fundamental course, Fundamental of Food Technology, here is the new topic, that is the cooking methods. Today we are discussing about the cooking methods. Okay, heat may be transferred to the food during the cooking by the process of the conduction, radiation, or by the energy in the microwaves. Water or the steam generated from the water and the air or the fat or the combination of the both, these are used as a cooking media. The moist heat involves water and the steam, air or the fat used in a dry heat, and the food can be cooked by the microwaves radiation also. Here is the classification of the methods of the cooking. On the basis of the heating media, the method of cooking is classified into two groups, that is the moist heat and the dry heat, and the last one is the combination of these both method or any two methods is known as the combination of the both methods. First is the moist heat. In case of this moist heat, the water or the steam is used as a cooking media. The method contains the boiling, simmering, poaching, stewing, blanching, steaming, pressure cooking. Okay, and in case of this dry heat, the cooking media is the air or the fat or the oil. So this method is consist of the roasting, grilling or the broiling, toasting, baking, sauteing and the frying. Again, this frying consists of the deep frying and the shallow frying. And the combination of the both is the braising method of this combination of this method is known as the braising. Let us see one by one the dry heat methods. First is the grilling or the broiling. Grilling consists of the placing the food below or above or in between of the red hot surface. When the under the heater, the food is heated by the radiation only, means is heat is transferred by the radiation process. Food cooked by the grilling are corn, papads, brinjals, fulkas, sweet potatoes. Then barbecues are also maybe this method. By these barbecues also can be prepared by these methods. In this picture, you can see the grilling of some foods, that is the asparagus, shimla mirch, potatoes, this corn, papad, tomatoes, onion can be prepared by these grilling methods. The advantages of this method is the quick method of cooking, less or the no fat required for the cooking purpose. Then by this method the flavor also improved. Then disadvantages for this method is the constant attention is required to prevent the charring effect or the burning effect. The next method is the pan boiling or the roasting. When food is cooked uncovered or on heating metal or frying pan, method is known as the pan broiling. Example, groundnuts and the preparation of these chapatis and the rotis. Then advantages of this method: improves the color, flavor and the texture of the foods, reduces the moisture content of the food and increases the improve keeping quality of the rava. In our household, we can roasted the rava and keeping it for a long time. By this, the salmonella or the rava cannot be having this insect attack. Then it becomes easy to prepare a powder. Example, coriander seeds and the cumin seeds after the roasting. Then it is one of the quick method of the cooking. Then this method also having some disadvantages. The constant attention is required during the cooking process. Losses of the nutrients like amino acids occurs when the food becomes the brown, means the caramelization of the food takes place if extra burning is carried out, and which such kind of process or such kind of product not having a good taste. Then this picture is shows the roasting of the rava. The next method is the baking. Here the food get cooked by the hot air. Basically, it is a dry heat method or the combination or the cooking, but the action of this dry heat is combined with that of the steam which is generated while the food is being cooked. The food baked are generally brown and the crisp on the top, soft and the porous in the center as in a cake, pudding and the breads. The principle involved in a baking is the air inside the oven is heated by the source of the heat, either electricity or the gas or the wood in case of this tandoori. The oven is insulated to prevent the outside temperatures from causing the fluctuation in the internal temperature of the equipments. Here is the oven is used for the preparation of these biscuits. The temperature that is normally maintained in the oven are 120 to 260 degrees Celsius. The oven has to be heated slightly more than required temperature before placing the food into it. The food prepared by baking are the custard, pies, biscuits, pizzas, buns, bread, cakes, tandoori roti, etc. The advantages of this method is the flavor and the textures are improved. Variety of dish can be prepared by this method. Uniform and the bulk cooking can be achieved. Example, bun and the bread are prepared by these methods. So this method having some disadvantages also. The special type of equipments and the skills are required for the preparation of the cakes, breads and the buns. Means we required a tandoori or the oven or the bhatti for the cooking purpose. Then next is the fat is used as a medium for the cooking, and by this method we can preparing various food items, and the method is known as the sauteing. This method involves the cooking in a just enough of the oil to cover the base of the pan. So we not required so much oil, but a little bit of the oil is used for the cooking purpose. The food is toasted occasionally or turned over with a spatula to enable all pieces to come in contact with the oil and get cooked evenly. Sometimes the pan is covered with lid, reducing the flame and allowing the food to be cooked till it becomes tender and in its own steam. Generally, the food is cooked with a covered lid. The product obtained in cooking by this method is a slightly moist, tender but without any liquid or the gravy. Food cooked by sauteing are generally vegetables used as a side dishes in menu. The heat is transferred to the food mainly by the conduction methods. Here is the picture shows the sauteing of the vegetables with a little quantity of the water, little quantity of the oil. Then next method is the shallow fat frying. Here is the food is cooked in a fat or the oil but not enough to cover it. Means we are using a very small quantity of the fat, but this product or the food items are not directly dipped into the fat. Heat is transferred to the food partially by conduction or by the contact with the heated pan, and partially by the convection current of the food. This prevent the local burning of the food by keeping away the intense heat of the frying pan. For example, the parathas, chapatis, fish, cutlets, and the tikkis are prepared by this shallow fat frying method. The finished dish will be crispy, brown outside, and the soft and the tender inside. The iron content of the food increases when the iron tawa are used for the cooking purpose or as a medium for the cooking, and the non-stick coating frying pan can be used in case of this preparation of the cutlets and the fish. Then here is the shallow frying methods, which in which a little quantity of oil is used for the cooking purpose or for the roasting purpose. The next is the deep fat frying. Food is totally immersed in a hot oil and cooked by vigorous convection current, and cooking is uniform on all sides of the foods. Cooking can be rapidly completed in a deep fat frying because the temperature used is 182 to 20 degrees Celsius. In most of the foods, this high temperature results in a rapid uh, drying of the out surface and the production of the hard crisp surface, which is brown in color. The absorption of the fat by the food increases the calorific value of the food. Generally, some 10% of the oil is absorbed, but the larger amount of the fat is absorbed when oils are used repeatedly. In case of the samosa, papad, chips, pakodas are made by the deep frying method. Here is the picture shows the deep frying of the samosas in the large vessel in a large quantity of the oil. The samosa are totally dipped into the large quantity of oil. Here is the advantages of this method. Taste is improved along with the texture, increases the calorific value, then fastest method of the cooking. In shallow frying, the amount of oil consumption can be controlled. Disadvantages of this method: sometimes the food may become oily and the soggy with too much absorption of oil. Then more attention is required while the cooking process. The food become very expensive. Fried food takes long time to digest in our digestive canal. The repeated use of the heated oil may produces the harmful substances and reduces the smoking point. Thank you.